Hi guys, this is Jake here at Canadian Cutting Edge. We've got an unboxing for you today, and I've got two packages. The first package that I got here is from one of our viewers. He's asked to remain anonymous, but I'll tell you this much about him. He's very much been into Canadian military, and I think he told me he wanted to send me a military knife or not. Or so, not or not. He's very much into the military, and he's been in the military, and he likes military knives, and I think that's what he sent me. So let's open it up and take a look. And I'm using my Kaiser Sovereign. Let's open this package up. Oh, that finger's still a bit sore. I don't want to show you what it looks like. It's a little nasty. I don't have a Band-Aid on it today. I want it to dry out. You might see some side shots of it occasionally, so sorry about that if you get grossed out by that kind of thing. But I can't just keep it covered full of antibiotic ointment all the time. Happy Ukrainian Christmas, Jake. Enclosed is a brand new Canadian Armed Forces Gerber DMF Tanto. It was hand-selected for me by a Gerber representative, so it's a good one. Oh, it's never been used. It's all factory original. The finger trails are a smidgen too small for me. Cheers. So it's all wrapped up here. It didn't come in a bunch of packaging, just, well, maybe it did for him. I don't know. Maybe just got it hand presented to him directly from a Gerber representative. Gerber makes a lot of military knives. They're much more known for that as far as their bottom line than they are for consumer knives. So I think it's S30V steel that they have on these knives. Feels like G10. There's a extended pommel piece of steel sitting out there, so it's a bit pointed. Not like a glass breaker, but certainly could break if you smashed it against a piece of glass. You've got two choils and then a fairly large jumps for the other three fingers, so no matter which way, well, yeah, my hand must be the perfect size for this. It fits my hand very well. I'll find out for sure if I put any hot work to it, but just giving it a tight squeeze, it seems to fit fairly well. Oh, that's interesting. They've got a coil-over pocket clip, but it's like half an inch down the handle. So instead of being close to the end of the handle, well, at least they got it as high as they could with that kind of clip. And you can change the clip to right or left side. That's what it looks like. And it's got a sliding lock arm there. Something like an axis lock. And it rests on top of the tang of the blade, sort of like an axis lock does. I don't know what they're calling that kind of lock system at Gerber. We've got a almost like a forward choil. There's a huge space there where you can put a finger and not get cut. So you could sneak up like this. I can anyways, with the size of my fingers. Partly serrated blade. It's about 1.25 inches of serrated blade. And then we've got a fine edge and a fine edge tanto. And it's a hollow grind. I think the forward part is a hollow grind as well. Bit of a swedge up there. Fairly thick in the handle here. That's over 1/2 inch. That's probably 0.6 of an inch. I'm usually not that into serrated knives, but hey, I like new knives, no matter where they're from, and I'm going to give it a nice fair shake for sure. Oh, by the way, it's a manual folder. It's no spring assist or anything. It's totally manual. And being a military knife, it's got me interested in it. It's got some skeletonization. Most people, when they hear military knife, they instantly think tactical. And no, by far and away, there's way more knives made for being practical, functional knives, not for killing the enemy as much as they are for, doing your work around camp. Surviving till the next day, that kind of knife stuff that you need for that kind of stuff to keep going forward. Can it be used tactically? Of course it can. If this is the last thing you got, it can be used for that, no problem. But I think they got guns for that primarily, and it's a very small chance that you're going to all run out of ammo and end up wanting to fight somebody with one of these, because chances are that that guy's got ammo and he's just going to shoot you. Hate to say it, but that's what the odds are. Okay, we'll take a look at the DMF on another day by Gerber. And then we've got this package. This comes from GearBest, I believe. So let's take out the Sovereign and give this package a bit of a slice. Ooh, that slice is so good. I like me a Kaiser knife. Oh, I went right through. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's a nice box. Is that all that's in there? Yep. So it's a 2-knife video. So this is a magnetic box. And made in China. It says color mix. Oh, yes, this guy. This is a 440C blade, I believe. And it's a steel handle. This is a heavy knife. This thing weighs probably 7 ounces, maybe more. Wow, it's heavy. I like heavy knives, to be honest with you. I really do. I thought that that pocket clip was going to be nasty when I first saw it just now, but I got my hand on it and my fingers fall right between. So that's not a... Okay, I thought that was going to be nasty. Yeah. It's a single side tip-up pocket clip, so right side only. Who knows what this knife is a copy of? I got a feeling this is a copy of something. And off the top of my head, I can't remember. Largely because I'm just lately, for the last 5, 6, 7 years, I'm just not into the expensive knives. I just have been on such a restricted budget for quite a while now that the newer knives, I just am not familiar with the new designs. This is a modified Tanto. A bit of a modified Fuller of sorts in there. Very interesting. There's a cutout from here all the way down to here. And then there's another kind of wider Fuller with a hole there. It's a flipper, liner lock. Fairly smooth action. I bet you there's ball bearings in there. Great detent. I like the detent on there. The liners are so thick that they had to do a relief cut like on a frame lock to get it in there. There you go. In the left hand, I'm getting this poking in my thumb. That's not comfortable at all when I go to actuate it, because my thumb is right across here. I should turn myself around so I can show you. My thumb is right there when I'm holding it. And so when I go to flip it, that part right there is biting into the back of my thumb right there. So that's not very good. Just have to choose a different spot to put my thumb, I guess. Lots of oil residue on this knife. I think it comes in several different colors, and I think it's like $17, $18 US right now, 22, 23 Canadian. If you don't mind a heavier knife, I do like 440C steel, and the grind is a nice saber grind, modified Tanto. I think you might want to consider this knife, but in case you won't, I'll do a full review on this guy coming up in January. So thanks for stopping by and watching my little video. This is probably my last unboxing for 2017, but we can't know for sure. There's another delivery day coming up, or 2. Today's Wednesday, I believe. So there might be another couple delivery days before next year. It might not be Wednesday. My brain's all messed up right now. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, and all that other good stuff. And remember, always slice towards your chum, not your finger, and not your thumb. Bye now.